What's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. We're here. We are back. Back with Joran. What's up, everybody? Sure, nothing's on my head. How are we? We're back with the series that is unforgiving. It's unforgiving. Like, we can't have nothing in this show. We get something nice, it gets taken away from us. We have cool characters, they've done some dark stuff, or they just get completely just erased from existence. Like, I'm embellishing, but it's this show's a doozy, man. Like, I still can't believe that they did that to Asahi episodes ago, right? I can't believe they did that to her so long ago. Now we're dealing with Jin and the fact that Jin is the one that pulled an Uchiha and destroyed her entire clan, and she's been working for him this whole time, thinking she got her revenge against Janome, but Janome really didn't do it, even though he was on his way to do it. What's up, Pipe? What's up, Eakin? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Ah, man, it's this show's it's a doozy. We ended the episode, so episode 9 ended basically at the same exact spot that episode 10 ended, but we went through a whole flashback journey through Jin and we got the true context. So I'm interested to see where this goes from here. Like, what's gonna happen? Will she kill him? Will he let her? Will they fight? I don't know. Let me stop babbling my mouth and let's get started. I'm excited to see this. The title of the string is wrong? How? How's it wrong? Tell me. It's episode 1, huh? It's episode 1, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's episode 1, isn't it? There we go. Alright, by the way, the opening is weird. So you're telling me I missed my chance to watch the opening last week because I was afraid? Alright. 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 Here we go. Let's get this primed up and ready. Joran, the Princess of Snow and Blood, episode 11. We're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Turn this up for myself. Should I watch it? Only the audio's different? Do you see this? What's up with the border of the hold on. I don't know. I'll kind of keep my eye open on it. I heard that. This feels like, see, this is what I don't know any other show that has done this, but this is what JoJo usually does on its final episode. Now, I don't know any other show that does it. Is this the final episode? I fixed that. Cool. Yeah, the only show that I've known that does like add sound effects to the opening was JoJo, and that was usually for its final episode. So maybe they won't show it, possibly. Turn this up a little bit more. Probably. Okay. All right. They're not gonna kill him, are they? Ah. Essentially, that's what that means. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Woo. That's right. She's gonna see that she's alive. Please don't let anything happen to her this time. Please. This thing is unwieldy. Good to see you. Glad to see you. I'm glad you're not dead. Mm. I completely forgot about her. She's not gonna disobey them. Even from her feet too. That's crazy. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Really, Sawa. What's how come I wonder what I guess because they're a part of her that I don't like that. I don't like that. It's making me hurt. Damn, she's bleed. Oh no. Oh no. That was satisfying. That was satisfying. That was very satisfying. I like the new haircut too. Mm. To explain? Really? Wow. See, this is what I wish I had more. We got to see more of, just a little bit more. Huh. It's interesting when the military operates on weapons powered by the Ryumaku, however the hell you say it. I have a valid question that I want to ask, but I'll save it until after the episode because I don't know what my answer would be. No way! No! Don't play with me! Don't play with me! Don't play with me! Nah, don't play with me! Don't play with me! Don't play with me! Oh no. Dog, I could cry. I could cry. All that stuff she was doing earlier didn't help this. It didn't help this. I could cry. Hold on, no. I'm looking for a book. Jeez. Sawa's not the brightest. Oh my gosh. That's a big baby. I'm messed up right now. Hold on. I'm a little shook up. This is a lot. This is a lot. It's a clean baby, more like it, yeah. Nah. Won't get me, no way. She was my favorite character in this show. I was hurt. I was really hurt a few episodes ago. I'm so happy right now. It's too happy. Well, can I say that? Oh, it's still too happy. Still too happy. Still too happy. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No, Asahi. So good to hear her talk about the future. Feels good. Feels good to hear her talk about the future. I don't think I've ever seen anyone fall asleep like that unless they were drugged. I refuse to let this show make me cry. I refuse. I'm not letting it happen. What if she was drugged? You know what I feel like? Um, what I truly feel like this whole episode was, right? It's like you gave her back, her, and by her I mean meaning Sawa. Like upon the death of Asahi, she essentially like lost the will to live because she found a will to live and then she lost it. And then she was kind of just floating, not knowing what to do. And who knows if she made her mind up in that time of what she wanted to do. I could see it in a way that she made her mind up on what she wanted to do. And then upon getting Asahi just dropped back in her life, essentially like how she was just dropped back into the show. She did all of this to, I don't know, give her hope, feel good, and I don't know. Finish thought. I feel like she possibly could have drugged Asahi because how she fell asleep. Like I've never seen anyone fall asleep like that before in my life, even a tired child. Like it was just like instantly. And maybe it was something like pointing out like the chipped cup, maybe if that's a clue. But it just seemed as if like we dealt with Elena having the baby. Finally talked to Asahi because that needed to happen. And then just hypothetical, Sawa drugged her, knocked her out, and that's what like she was cleaning the sword. And then upon looking into the sword, she got all of these like Asahi memories and everything they planned and all these things, and that then brought like this intense emotion upon her, to which she then let it out and then essentially sharpened the sword, closed up shop without a word, and essentially is possibly, knowing how Sawa has been thinking this entire series, going to her death. Who knows? Maybe to kill Jin, maybe not to kill him. But I think she's going, like, we were getting the crescendo of all this stuff of like Tokyo's falling apart and all of this. The Ryumaku, however the hell you say it, that's drying up. So now's the time to go take down Tokugawa, if anything. Like, we saw that the protesters were winning the fight tonight. They tore down the statues. Well, I don't want to say winning, because they were being slaughtered in the streets. But we did see moments of them pushing back the military, or pushing back the police, and now the military has been dispatched. So tonight, with everything the way it is probably the perfect night to try to infiltrate Tokugawa's castle and kill him and die in the process. I think because Sawa's all about revenge. She thought she got a revenge. She didn't. She confronted, like, Suki like figured out what truly happened, left her the trail to Jin, and just that moment, like, if we never got the moment from episode 8, whatever episode that was, I think it was either 8 or 9, with that moment of Jin like opening up to her, I think she cuts him down in an instant. But because we got that, she's confused. She doesn't know what to do. That's why she just like kind of like regroups back. But I truly do think I don't think she's going to kill Jin. I do think Jin probably will give his life to get her in front of Tokugawa, for her to kill Tokugawa or maybe trade with Tokugawa. And that's it. Because you don't cede the conversation that Jin had with whatever homie is, that dude that like led that force that was after her. I don't think Sawa's gonna fight him. I think Jin will probably fight him, and they may take each other out, and Sawa may take out Tokugawa, then can't get away, and then the remnants kill her, or they trade, or something crazy happens. Who knows? But I do think this episode was kind of like, if Sawa were to die next week, this episode would hurt more than like Asahi dying the first time. It would hurt more than that, because essentially all this episode would be is that like Sawa was so hell-bent on revenge. And she had all these people, well, not all these people, but she had specific people that wanted to try to like make a life with her. They like wanted to make a life with her, and she couldn't see it. She didn't want to see it until it was too late, and then they were taken from her. For her to possibly then in her mind just resign herself to just getting her revenge and then dying, because that's always been the case, but to truly get her revenge and die, and then everything that she possibly could have wanted gets brought back to her after she's already made that choice. I think I that's what I personally feel like that cry was when she's sitting in front of the sword. Like everything that I wanted, everything that was taken away, well, not everything. The main thing that I've grown attached to that was taken away from me and now given back to me, I probably can't even like be with. That's what that's what it felt like to me. I don't want her to die, but I would not be surprised if she did. I don't want her to. I want the girl to be happy. She's been through too much. She's been through way too much. She's been through too much. Like I want her to be happy. And I don't want to see Asahi's face because she doesn't want she had no parts in this. She's just been strung along for the ride. I don't want to see her face with an actually like truly deceased Sawa. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Sawa die. I don't. She's been through too much. She deserves happiness. This episode rocked me, man. It did. It really rocked me. This episode really rocked me. Almost I was like I won't almost like a few times throughout the episode it almost got me. I don't feel like crying today. I don't. I don't feel like crying today, man. I really like this show. I had one of my friends tell me he didn't like it. I'm just like, that's a shame. I really do like this show a lot. I'm gonna continue to say we have one episode left. I the one thing I wish is that we could have got to see more of Tokugawa's regime. That's the only thing. Now I personally don't think that if this is the full story, like if she goes to Tokugawa and takes out Tokugawa or dies, I don't see a way where the story gets diluted that you could have made this, extended it maybe to get a 24 episode season if you needed that. I don't think so. At the most, you possibly, like if I'm thinking on everything, if I'm thinking on everything that was in the show that possibly could have been expounded on just a little bit more, I would say maybe 14 or 15 episodes. I don't see how you could have made this story 22 episodes without me feeling like it's starting to drag by episode 17 or 18. Because there's a lot of like 24 in my opinion. There's a lot of 24 to 25 like episode seasons where it's like for me like the biggest hurdle to finish this, like I'll go strong like the first 12 and then like 14 to 18 is where I start to wane a little bit, where I'm just like, does this really need to be this long? And then it really picks up at the end. So I'm like, I don't see how you could have made this 24 if you had the possibility to get 24. But I could see like if this had maybe 15. Like if it had 15, then you could have gotten at least 2 episodes or 3 episodes on like the Tokugawa stuff. Maybe the Jonome stuff could have been a little bit more. Maybe the Jin backstory could have been a little bit more. You even could have spent, instead of like spending that one episode with Asahi and and Sawa, like taking their trip whenever they went away to that temple, you could have spent 2 episodes instead of just one entire episode. Instead of ending an episode somewhere and then that one episode we go through it and then it happens, you could have spent an episode and then another episode. You could have had the big like Asahi like I don't want to say payoff, but that's what it is, the payoff, like the big Asahi moment. So I think maybe 14 or 15. That's what I'm thinking personally. Or 20, like To Your Eternity. I keep forgetting that show exists. I watched the first 2 episodes, and because it comes out on a Monday, and I don't do anything on Mondays, so I don't really be on the internet on Mondays. So I kind of forgot. Like I watched the first 2 episodes, was really liking what I'm watching, and then forgot that it came on until like literally like last week. It's like, oh snap, that's right, that show does come out. So now I gotta catch up. I did the same thing with a lot of shows. Almost all the shows that I'm not streaming, I kind of forgot about, except for My Hero, because I get a weekly reminder because of the manga that the My Hero anime exists. I like the first 2 episodes. I really liked, or maybe I saw the first 3 episodes. Excuse me. I saw up until, I'm gonna keep it no spoilers, but little girl ritual. I think one episode ended with her seeing our main character for the first time, and then I think whatever episode they spent the most time together. That like that. No, I think I saw the first two because the previews for the third episode I think was the people getting a little girl again. So I haven't seen anything since like episode 2. No, I haven't watched Odd Taxi either. I need to though. I have to keep my energy up. I got my second shot and it's starting to hit me like a truck right now on my forehead. So I need to keep my energy up. I feel myself like slipping. I feel myself slipping right now. It'd be a good reaction. Maybe. Is it only going to be 12? I gotta finish eating too. Okay, it's only gonna be 12. I may try to do that. I may try to do it. I don't know when, but I may, because I intended on bringing movie night back this week since the birthday month of May is over and I'm finally like back to normal. I was thinking about foregoing movie night and doing like this experimental Saturday night binge and just catching up to shows, streaming for I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 hours and just catching up on shows. That's what I was thinking about doing. That's what I personally was thinking about doing. Like a lot of shows that I'm not gonna like make an entire playlist for and spend the time to react to. Like maybe like this show, we're gonna hit these episodes and this stream. It's a big hodgepodge, and timestamp them all. And that's an experiment that I'm thinking about doing. It's kind of taking the book club format that I wanted to do that I can't perfectly get right. It kind of works better for an anime stream, believe it or not. Just take a few episodes of a show here and there, and just swap them in and out and in and out and in and out. Think that I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I gotta get ready. All right, so thank you, Pipe, for being here. I appreciate you. Anyone else that's here, I appreciate you as well. I don't want Tawa to die. I really love this series. Like each episode that goes by, like for me, the series gets better and better and better. Like where I was like, I really like it, but that episode and that moment that Sawa and Jin had in either episode 8 or episode 9, that truly did it for me, because I was really hurt by the Asahi death. I was really hurt by that, and that moment between Jin and Sawa, that literally was like, yeah, I really like this show. And then getting the backstory added onto it, and then this episode kind of breaks my heart for what I think may happen, what I hope doesn't happen. It kind of breaks my heart. So thank you. I appreciate you guys for being with me. I really do. I'll be back in 25 minutes for episodes 7 and 8 of season 3 of Haikyuu. So if you're interested, I'm hitting the mic, I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. So if you're interested, swing on by, but if not, catch you here for the finale of Joran next week. So see you later. Peace out.